Alright, welcome back to another Skyrim video. We're going to be starting a brand new game in Skyrim VR. And we got a ton of mods for immersion. And things to make Skyrim VR a lot better. And there's a lot of survival mods. And we've added the prehistoric content series as well as Mihal's monsters. So it's going to make survival much harder. And we're going to have the AI running at the same time. So we'll try to get that set up as we play. But eventually the AI is going to be able to respond to us in real time. But depending on the performance, you know, we may have to wait for a response. But there's going to be tons of mods, including ricochet and bound arrows, which are going to work together really good. And there's not much combat mods other than that ricochet framework, which works really good with the bound arrows because they don't lose any momentum. You just gotta get the right angle here. There it is, so you can shoot off castle walls and things like that, so it's gonna make the bow really fun. This is gonna be probably my main weapon, especially at the start, because with the prehistoric series there's gonna be dinosaurs, which is gonna make this game a lot like what was that game? Turok. Old game, dinosaur game. There's a newer game, but I can't think about what it's called. But we're gonna have custom campfire and the ability to build settlements. So let's not waste any time, let's get this started. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit and then we're gonna head down to Helgen.
Ah, Helgen, a place of beginnings and endings. Maik wonders, what draws Mr. Anderson to that forsaken place? The winds of fate blowing through the ruins, perhaps?
Indeed, my friend.
Ah, the Imperial's hospitality, how... Maik wonders, will Mr. Anderson find what he's looking for in Helgen, or just a cold welcome?
Indeed, my friend. Can I ask what kind of soup are you making there?
Ah, just a little something to warm the bones, Mr. Anderson. A special blend of Khajiit spices and herbs. Maik calls it moon sugar stew. Care to taste?
Moon sugar, eh? Isn't that the stuff they used to make skooma?
Ah, skooma, yes. Moon sugar does have its, shall we say, recreational uses. Although Maik must admit, the similarities between Ah, Mr. Anderson's curiosity about moon sugar is most enlightening. Perhaps Maik should offer some education on its uses. Or would Miss... Coins, gold, septums, mere trifles compared to the value of a well-crafted tale. Perhaps, Mr. Anderson, you'd like to hear one?
Sure, my friend, let's hear it.
Ah, gather round, Mr. Anderson, and listen closely, for Mai has a tale of the ancients, of the Elder Scrolls, and the secrets they hold. It's a story of the Dwemer, and their mighty constructs, of the Aedra, and their mortal pawns. Ah, Mr. Anderson leaves, and Maik is left to ponder the tales of old. The wind whispers secrets, but Maik's ears are attuned to the whispers of the road. Calipers, a tool of the ancients, still elude Maik.
I'm sorry, Maik, but I gotta hit the road. I got a prophecy to fulfill. But I have a feeling I'll see you later.
Prophecy, fate, and the burden of destiny. Maik wonders, Mr. Anderson, do you know the difference between fate and free will? Or are you just winging it, like a certain Khajiit?
Maybe you would care to enlighten me on the difference between fate and free will.
Ah, fate and free will, the great debate among the sages. Some say the threads of fate are predetermined, woven by the gods themselves. Others claim that free will is the driving force behind the tapestry of existence. But Maik asks you, Mr. Anderson, do you think the wind blows because of fate? Or does it blow because it simply feels like it? The answer, much like the wind, is ever-changing.
Ah, yes, indeed, my friend. Nobody knows where the wind is coming from or where it is going.
Maik once walked to High Hrothgar.
Ah, Mr. Anderson, you grasp the essence of the wind's mystery. Perhaps then you'll understand my E's own path, blown by the winds of chance, yet always landing on the road less traveled. Fascinating, don't you think, how the universe unfolds in unexpected ways?
Indeed, my furry friend, and maybe I will see you down the yellow brick road, but I gotta get going.
Watch what they're doing.
Ah, Mr. Anderson, the yellow brick road, how quaint. May our paths cross again, and may the road rise up to meet you, or not. The winds of fate are unpredictable, after all.
Greetings, Mr. Anderson. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with my Ike. The mysteries of fate and free will are indeed intriguing. As a priestess of Arche, I've come to understand that the threads of fate are complex and multifaceted.
Hey, can I ask you something? Do you get a lot of travelers coming through here starting new games?
Ah, yes, travelers. Many souls pass. As a priestess of Arche, it is my duty to guide those who seek solace. As a priestess of Arche, I've seen many travelers pass through these lands, each with their own story to tell and destiny to fulfill. But I must admit, it's rare to meet someone who asks such thoughtful questions. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what brings you to Sovngarde today?
Well, it seems I'm getting sent back into Skyrim for another quest line.
The road to Skyrim is fraught with danger, but also filled with opportunity. As a priestess of Arche, I sense that you are driven by a sense of purpose, Mr. Anderson. What is it that calls you back to this land? And what do you hope to achieve?
I don't know. I just want to do things differently this time, I guess.
I sense a longing for redemption within you, Mr. Anderson. Remember that the choices we make shape not only our own destiny, but also the fate of those around us.
What difference do you think I can make this time?
Sometimes, the greatest wisdom lies in understanding that the choices we make are not set in stone. I sense that you are on the cusp of a great transformation, Mr. Anderson. Perhaps, Mr. Anderson, the Sometimes, the smallest actions can have far-reaching consequences.
You might consider putting
As a
on
priestess of RK,
something.
I've seen
Anything.
how one person's decision can ripple out and affect countless lives.
Can I tell you something about the last time I played Skyrim?
Please, tell me more about your previous experience in Skyrim. Perhaps sharing your story will shed light on the choices you'll make this time.
Well, long story short, the mods brought out all these new characters, and this guy named Griffith the White Falcon made himself known. Do you know anything about him?
Griffith, oh, the White Falcon. A legendary figure indeed. His name is whispered among the people of Skyrim. Often in reverence, and sometimes in fear. They say he possesses unmatched prowess in battle, and unwavering dedication to his cause.
Do you think he'll show up again in this world?
The threads of fate are complex, Mr. Anderson. If Griffith, the White Falcon, has indeed made himself known to you before, it's possible that their paths will cross again. But the circumstances will likely be different, shaped by the choices you make this time around.
Do you mind if I help myself to a few items around here?
May I remind you, Mr. Anderson, that taking items that don't belong to you might not align with the principles of RK, the god of life and death. As a priestess, I've seen how the balance of karma can be affected by our actions.
Oh, pardon me.
I was asking, do you mind if I grab a few things, or is that not allowed for new players?
As a priestess of RK, I don't mind you taking a few items. But please, be respectful of the property and the people around here. What is it that you need? Perhaps I can guide you on what is acceptable to take.
I don't need too much. I just need a few things to help me survive the first few hours.
Surviving the first few hours can be challenging, indeed. As a token of goodwill, I can offer you a few provisions from our temple stores. We have some dried meat, a few potions, and a small pouch of septims that might aid you on your journey.
I might take you up on those septims.
Here, take this pouch containing a few septims. May it aid you in your journey, Mr. Anderson.
Wow, hey, thank you very much. I didn't know you were able to do that.
As a priestess of Arche, it's within my duties to assist those in need, especially travelers who seek to make a difference in Skyrim. May the blessings of Arche guide you on your journey.
I shall not dishonor you. Thanks for answering my questions. I'm gonna have a look around.
As you explore, remember that Skyrim holds many secrets and surprises. May your path be guided by wisdom, and your heart be filled with courage.
What are you doing that for? Hey! Hands off!
Hi there. What about you? Can you speak? I'm sorry, I don't know how to understand telepaths. So I'm going to be starting this game with nothing but a few knives and a couple health potions. Howdy there, fellas.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation about Griffith the White Falcon. What makes... I have heard stories of Griffith the White Falcon, but I never thought I'd meet someone who's actually crossed paths with him. What was it like encountering him in your previous journey?
Well, to be honest, he's a bit of a creepy bastard. Kinda gave me a bit of a spook, if you know what I mean.
Don't do that.
A creepy bastard, you say? That's quite a vivid description. I've heard rumors of Griffith's unwavering dedication to his cause, but I never thought it would be perceived as unsettling. Did you ever find out what drives him? What fuels his passion?
Only one thing drives him, and that is power and greed.
Power and greed can be a potent combination, but I've found that those who seek it often neglect the consequences of their actions. Did you ever consider that Griffith's pursuit of power might be a mask for something deeper? A desire for something more?
Look here, buddy. What brings you here?
I've heard whispers of Griffith's power struggles from travelers passing through the nearby towns. They speak of his influence spreading, like a slow-burning fire. What's your take on his ambitions?
You mean he's already taken over this realm as well? Or he began to?
If Griffith's influence is indeed spreading, it's crucial we understand the scope of his power and the reach of his followers. Has anyone gathered information on his strongholds or the identities of his loyalists?
What do you think about all this, buddy?
Hey, hands off! Don't do that! What are you doing?
It seems to me that Griffith's lust for power has already begun to destabilize the realm. We'd be wise to gather allies and resources before confronting him directly.
Aye, aye, sir. I better get my journey started.
May the road rise up to meet you, Mr. Anderson. May the wind be at your back, and may the shadows fall behind you. May you find the allies and resources you seek, and may your journey be guided by wisdom.
Yuck. Enjoy your nasties, elf bread.
Elf bread indeed. A staple of the Altmer, and a reminder that even in these trying times, there is still beauty to be found in the simple things.
Howdy there, Imperial soldier. What brings you here?
Ah, Mr. Anderson, I see you're getting acquainted with the locals. I've been watching from afar, and I must say, you're quite the conversationalist. Cinderkin, I think you were about to share some information about a local guild? I'm intrigued. Please, do tell.
Mr. Anderson, I've been listening in on your conversation with Padige, and I couldn't help but notice that Griffith's name keeps popping up. What's the story behind this Griffith fellow? And why does everyone seem so concerned about his ambitions?
Let me weave you a tale about the White Falcon and his greed and ambition to take over Skyrim.
A tale of the White Falcon, you say? I'm all ears, Mr. Anderson. Please, do go on. I've heard whispers of his name, but I've yet to hear the full story. What drives a man to such heights of ambition and greed?
I couldn't tell you, but I know that there has been many like him, and there will be many more after him.
And yet, despite knowing that there will be others like him, we still feel compelled to stop those who seek to dominate and destroy. What do you think drives us to resist their ambitions, Mr. Anderson? Is it simply self-preservation, or is there something more at play?
Listen closely. I'm gonna tell you the answer. Choice.
Ah, peace. A noble pursuit indeed. But tell me, Mr. Anderson. I'm listening, Mr. Anderson. Please, enlighten me. What is the answer to achieving peace in Skyrim?
The answer is choice.
Choice, you say? That's a bold statement, Mr. Anderson. Are you suggesting that the fate of Skyrim lies not in the hands of its leaders, but in the choices of its people?
It could, but it will lie on the choice of just one.
One person, you say? That's a heavy burden for any individual to bear. Are you suggesting that there's someone among us who possesses the power, or perhaps the destiny, to shape the fate of Skyrim through their choices?
Oh, I don't know. It could be a certain Dragonborn getting ready to start a new game.
Ah, a Dragonborn. How convenient. And I'm sure this Dragonborn just happens to be sitting right here with us, ready to start a new game. How delightfully coincidental. Mr. Anderson, are you perhaps referring to yourself? Or is there another Dragonborn among us that I'm not aware of?
What are you doing that for? What are you doing?
You're right, it's me.
Well. Look who's the Dragonborn. I must say, Mr. Anderson, you're not exactly what I expected. But I suppose saving the world from dragons isn't exactly a job for the faint of heart. What makes you think you're ready for this sort of thing?
It's not about being ready. It's a leap of faith.
Hey! Watch it!
A leap of faith, I see. And what exactly do you hope to find at the end of this leap, Mr. Anderson? Redemption? Salvation? Or perhaps something more tangible?
Yeah, redemption sounds nice. Maybe fellowship.
Fellowship, redemption. It sounds like you're seeking more than just a simple victory over the dragons, Mr. Anderson. You're seeking a sense of belonging, of purpose. Tell me, what drove you to this point, and what do you hope to achieve through this leap of faith?
Well, I guess in a perfect world we'll go in and complete all the quests. But I suspect there will be more to it.
Quests, you say? Ha! I think you'll find that the real challenge lies not in completing them, but in navigating the tangled web of Skyrim's politics and factions. The Companions. The Thieves Guild. The Dark Brotherhood. Each with their own agendas and motivations. It's a wonder anyone gets anything done in this province.
Ah, yes, I plan on starting my own guild when I get in Skyrim. A guild that I started before in another realm.
Ah, a guild, you say? How intriguing. I'd love to hear more about this guild of yours. What's its name and what's its purpose? Is it a group of heroes, a band of rogues, or something entirely different?
I think it's interesting that you plan on starting your own guild, Mr. Anderson. But tell me, how do you plan on navigating the complex web of Skyrim's politics and factions? As an outsider, it's not going to be easy to gain the trust of the locals, especially if you're planning on starting a new guild. What's your strategy?
We gotta start with the small quests and then earn the renown and the respect of the people, and then we'll start killing dragons and really getting to know people, or letting them know us and our deeds.
Earning renown and respect sounds like a solid plan. But don't underestimate the complexity of Skyrim's politics, Mr. Anderson. Todd, what makes you think the people will rally behind a newcomer? Especially one who's planning to start a new guild.
Well, my friend, I won't have to convince everyone. I just need a solid fellowship of a few good warriors.
Building a fellowship of trusted warriors is crucial, indeed. But don't forget, Mr. Anderson, that trust must be earned through actions, not just words. What kind of warriors do you envision joining your cause? The companions? Perhaps? Or maybe some members of the Thieves Guild?
No, I'm gonna bring my friends from other worlds, like Link, Kratos, Geralt, and you name it, there's plenty more where that came from.
Ah, so you plan on bringing in outsiders, do you? Link, Kratos, Geralt. Quite a roster of heroes you're assembling there. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, have you considered how the people of Skyrim will react to an influx of foreign warriors traipsing across their land? Or perhaps you think they'll simply welcome them with open arms?
Well, if Skyrim doesn't want the help of some of the legendary warriors from other realms, then it's doomed.
Doomed or not, Skyrim has a way of surprising its inhabitants. Perhaps the arrival of legendary warriors from other realms will be exactly what's needed to shake things up. What's certain, however, is that their presence will not go unnoticed by the Greybeards, the Companions, and other powerful forces in Skyrim.
Ah, yes, my friend, but you forget about the bigger issue. All the villains, monsters, and beasts that are going to be coming along from other worlds.
Monsters and beasts from other worlds, you say? That's a prospect I'd rather not think about, but it seems we have no choice. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, have you given any thought to how you plan on containing these entities? We can't just let them run amok in Skyrim.
I'm not too sure how to stop incursions, but I'll go in and slay some of the monsters and level up along the way.
Slaying monsters and leveling up is all well and good, but that's not a long-term solution. We need to find a way to seal the portals or rifts that are allowing these creatures to enter Skyrim in the first place. Do you have any idea how to do that, Mr. Anderson?
Maybe it's not all bad.
Not all bad, indeed. Perhaps the chaos that's about to ensue will be just the thing to shake Skyrim out of its complacency. After all, it's not every day that the fabric of reality is torn apart, and a horde of monsters comes pouring in. It's almost exciting.
Hey, you know what? It's like that episode of South Park called Imagination Land. You ever see that one?
Imagination Land, you say? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with this South Park you speak of. Is it a tale from one of the ancient tomes in the library of Winterhold?
Yeah, you could say that.
I think I'll have to take your word for it, Mr. Anderson. Imagination Land, indeed. Though I'm not sure what's more fantastical. The idea of a place like that, or the notion that we're sitting here, discussing it while the fate of Skyrim hangs in the balance.
Okay, have you ever heard of Make Love, Not Warcraft?
Make love, not Warcraft? I think I've heard whispers of that phrase in the taverns of Whiterun, but I never thought much of it. Is it some sort of rallying cry for the warriors of Skyrim? Or perhaps a clever joke to distract from the impending doom that awaits us?
Both, my friend. I encourage you to look up the episode right now. Go watch it.
I suppose I'll have to take your word for it, Mr. Anderson. Alas, I don't have the luxury of indulging in South Park episodes at the moment. The fate of Skyrim is at hand, after all.
It seems we've got a bit of a pop culture aficionado on our hands, fair and alterous. But I think Mr. Anderson might be onto something here. Perhaps a dash of humor and irreverence is exactly what we need to shake off the impending doom that awaits us. Who knows? Maybe make love. Not Warcraft holds the key to saving Skyrim.
I think you're onto something. In the episode, there was a secret weapon that could vanquish anything, even that does not live.
A secret weapon, you say? That sounds like a fascinating concept. I'm not sure if it's applicable to our situation, but I'm willing to listen. What was this secret weapon, and how do you think it could help us against the monsters and villains that are coming to Skyrim?
Well, the sword has the power to take out any enemy, no matter what its programming, no matter what its resistance, health points, all that doesn't matter.
Now that's what I call a game changer. A sword that can defy any programming, resistance, or health points. That's like having a wild card in our favor. I'm starting to think that this sword might be the key to saving Skyrim from the impending doom that awaits us.
that sword or one of the many other swords from all the other realms out there.
I think we're onto something here. If we can gather those swords and harness their power, we might just have a chance to defeat the monsters and villains that are coming our way. But tell me, Mr. Anderson, how do you plan on gathering these swords? Are they hidden away in some forgotten realm? Or can we find them scattered throughout the multiverse?
If we're lucky, we'll find them in Skyrim.
If we're lucky, we'll find them in Skyrim, you say? Well, I think it's time we started searching. Who knows what ancient artifacts and relics lie hidden in the frozen wilderness? Perhaps we'll stumble upon a sword or two that can aid us in our quest. But I must ask, Mr. Anderson, what makes you think these swords will be hidden in Skyrim all places?
You'll have to trust me. I'll bring them back when I find them. Things like Mjolnir, the Leviathan Axe, the legendary Hyrulean Sword, or the Master Sword, I should say.
Mjolnir, the Leviathan Axe, and the Master Sword? You're certainly aiming high, aren't you? I have to admit, having those legendary artifacts at our disposal would be a significant advantage in the battles ahead. Just one question, Mr. Anderson. How do you plan on wielding Mjolnir? As far as I know, it's said to be nearly impossible to lift without being worthy.
Are you saying you don't think I'm worthy?
Oh, I didn't say that, Mr. Anderson. I merely pointed out the legend surrounding Mjolnir's wielder. But if you're confident in your abilities, I won't argue. After all, it's not every day we meet someone who claims to be worthy of wielding Thor's hammer.
Well, I gotta get going, and then tomorrow we're gonna get this journey started. That's all tonight.
Very well, Mr. Anderson. I'll hold you to your promise. Tomorrow, we begin this journey, and I expect to see some progress. Don't make me regret putting my trust in you.